Setting.
Oh.
Do I have to?
Yeah, we're gonna...
Okay, now. Why?
Yeah, why?
Will it work if we do it that way?
Is that a notification?
Hang on.
It's got the thumbnail as well. You might want to end this.
Oh shit. I just sweared again. 2 likes. Oh no, it won't work.
Hang on, you might have to.
Oh no. Hi Corin, hi Tom.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. I mean, just.
No, I can't do that.
Just bear with this. Oh my. Whatever.
Yeah, that'll do. Was.
Hello, Brendan. What do you mean? It's rotated. You legit did this to torture me, didn't you? Both.
All right, here I'll get the live chat up. So we've got live. Oops.
Ooh, got some question popping in.
Here, yeah. Oh no, what's that?
Yeah, so this is Aiden from Ifly. Make sure you
everybody.
subscribe to him as well. It's from
Oh no.
Adelaide.
Hang on, here you get the.
Hello from Adelaide, Chicago.
Hello from Chicago.
What do you want me to do?
Here, just unplug and just put it here, and then we'll.
Unplug all these. And
yeah, and then just chuck it here. I'll do the live chat. Sorry, we're just getting everything set up. It's harder than it looks.
38 people watching. That's scary.
All right.
Hello from Brisbane, Lachlan. I mean Adelaide. Hi Brisbane. Hi Yoshi, Hisa, konnichiwa. Oh Sydney. Oh my God, so many people. Oh, have you, Director of Fun? I am speechless, so am I don't know what I'm saying. My heart's pumping, you know?
All right, here
Oh
we
my
are.
God, I got some DMs saying that I'm suck at IT, I know.
Yeah, we.
Ooh.
Okay.
So here's my cat, she's got Instagram as well, demon.doja, make sure you give her a follow.
All right, so basically, we're here today for a bit of a Q&A.
Yeah.
We've got the questions just here, so make sure
cool.
any questions. Yeah, here we are. We've got a few. Use the one that I'm doing.
Stockholm. Any recommendations in Adelaide? Oh, Rundle Mall, shopping. Lots of beautiful beaches here.
Yeah, Glenelg Beach is a good one.
Take the tram there. Cap Travel says, thanks for flying with Delta. I'm actually flying with Delta next month. I'm really excited. Ari, so I'm from Hong Kong, but I live in Adelaide. Lachlan is asking, when's my next flight? Next flight, it's Adelaide to Bali on Virgin. Am I flying to America soon? Yes, I am, Isaac. Next month. So after Bali, I'm going to Hong Kong, and then Japan, and then Delta to America. How's your vacation? Oh, pretty good. I'm loving my second ever Christmas here in Australia. It's so hot as well this week. Do you think Malaysia Airlines is improving? Definitely. Why so many questions? I'm overwhelmed.
Hang on, trying to work out how
Thanks,
to give.
Alexander.
Trying to
Brown.
work out how to
That's
give you
very
the
nice of
thumbs
you.
up.
Next visit to Brisbane, I don't know. Hopefully soon. What do you plan to do after uni? Oh, for now, just, have fun, do YouTube. I want to, take a break from the busy life, like work and study. Any plans to travel on Air New Zealand? Not at the moment, but I want to. But it's so expensive to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, hang on, I've got one. Ifly should come to Brisbane soon. I've got Queensland planned. But yeah, we're still just looking. I got Queensland definitely coming up, but yeah, Brisbane, it's coming.
EVA, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Taiwan soon. I'm planning a trip to Taiwan in April, actually.
Okay, I gave them all an ad.
I love how he does that. What's my favourite plane? My favourite plane, A350 and A380. Do you have a rewards credit card? Yeah, I've got a credit card from Hong Kong for Cathay and Japan Airlines, actually. They're both one world. an Amex card here in Australia for Qantas?
I just saw something with Singapore Airlines. So Jaden's flying a lot of Singapore Airlines, but I'm actually flying Singapore Airlines up to Europe next year. So go check out my channel and subscribe so you won't miss out on those videos. We're doing A380, 777, A350. It's going to be great. So they're all coming next year on my channel.
Good choice. Are you planning to fly AirAsia KL to Gold Coast to KL? No, it's too much of a torture, but will I do it? Probably when I'm broke and I want to travel. How many nephews or nieces do I have? 2 nephews. They are 10 and 3 years old, and a niece, she's 5 or 6. How many flights do you have booked right now? About 10, I think, including like connections and stuff for January and February. Merry Christmas to you too, Bobby, and Happy New Year. What's my favourite airline? Yeah, do it.
I'll answer that one. So probably that for Jaden. But my favourite airline is Virgin Australia.
Why?
In Australia, just easy, cheap, reliable, affordable. When you got sales with them, they're really good.
John's asking where's my BF. I don't have one. Do a Darwin flight. It's so expensive, man. Actually, Virgin to Bali, they might do like a fuel stop in Darwin anyway, so... And my favourite airline, I don't have one specific answer, but I can give you a list. So Cathay, BA, Qantas, Virgin Atlantic and Virgin Australia. Do I plan to fly Bonza? Not really, because I don't think they're going to come to Adelaide, but possibly if I get the chance.
Yeah, I think the inaugural, we're not sure when it is or anything, but when that does happen, I think there'll be a lot of aviation YouTubers on that one.
Yeah, like when I did Rex last year on the 1st of March, inaugural from Melbourne to Sydney and return, like half of the flights were YouTubers or Instagrammers doing, coverage of that flight. The longest layover I've ever done at an airport without going anywhere would be, I think at Abu Dhabi, like for 8 hours. I was 19 back then. I didn't have status with Etihad or Virgin, so it wasn't fun in that old terminal in Abu Dhabi. And also they've got shower facilities, but conditions were horrid, like you didn't want to use it.
Hugo says...
Cut-hook.
Hugo Aviation 763 says he was on it. Did you meet
On what?
Aviation 763 at the Rex inaugural?
No, I think I saw him because he's like such a young bloke. Like, yeah. Any tips on Qantas 787 Sydney to Joburg? 12K, I think I sat there on 12K on that 100-year anniversary plane. Yeah, it's a good seat, great privacy there. You'll love it. 9 hours in Singapore, no status or anything. It's probably the best airport for you to do that layover.
Favourite first class airline? Have you flown first?
Just once on Emirates, Hong Kong to Bangkok, A380. But I've also done like the American ones, like the fake ones. Any plans to fly to Vancouver? Oh no, Toronto, YYZ. I'm planning a trip to Canada actually next year in April because I've got a friend from Hong Kong doing exchange there, and we're thinking of a North America holiday. Where's the Thursday trip report? I uploaded one today on Friday. I know, like I got the time mixed up and stuff, but like it's there. Best credit card for lounge access, yada yada, China Airlines.
Just quickly, Patrick,
question, sorry.
yes, we are in Adelaide, South Australia.
Most livable city in the world, second most.
Second or first?
Last year it was the second, I think.
Here we
after
are, here we
Vienna.
are. I'll let you.
Keep up the great work on your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. That's so kind of you. Oh my God. Flattered. Merry Christmas to you too, Bobby, and everyone.
Thank you, Bobby.
He always leaves very generous and nice comments on my videos. Like, I recognise that name, definitely.
Yeah.
Can you do Sydney to Griffith? Where's Griffith? Queensland?
Central New South Wales.
Like, is there a reason I should go there? Like, let me know. Disappointing airport lounge. Oh, plenty. Plenty. But the most disappointing recently would have to be Qantas, Melbourne Airport, International Business Lounge. It's just so old.
I'll do mine. My most disappointing one would have been the Qantas Club in Hobart.
Oh, yeah.
That's shocking. It's...
Like, the food court outside is much better in the Hobart terminal.
And I'm under 18, and they had the beer fridge, so I literally could have just gone there and grabbed any drink I wanted to.
Oh, yeah,
it's
true.
very small, yeah.
Do you like summer, Christmas, or winter? Ah, good question. I think I prefer winter to be, you know, it's a bit more authentic, but like, Christmas is quite, a hot Christmas in Australia is quite special as well. Like, going to the beach, shirtless, and it's Christmas, you know. You can't, not many places on earth you could do that. What do you guys want for Christmas?
You go first.
What do I want for Christmas? World peace.
Yeah, good answer. Good
And
answer.
many flights for all of you next year.
Yeah, an increase in flights for me, so an increase in uploads for all of you, so you can.
Can you fly
watch them live.
Jetstar? Darwin to Hong Kong, they don't do that, my friend. Please come to Launceston with VA from Sydney. What about Adelaide to Launceston?
Yeah, that's cheap sometimes, actually.
Yeah.
Launceston. Are you going to do Singapore Airlines Changi to JFK?
Like non-stop or via Frankfurt? I think I'll do via Frankfurt, but I heard they're going to downgrade that to a 777 because they're going to reallocate that A380 for Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're trying to, there's such demand in Australia, but I don't think I'll do non-stop.
Hopefully mine doesn't get changed.
I'll be flying can you do Myanmar National Airlines? Yeah, if I visit Myanmar, I mean, it's quite close to my hometown in Hong Kong. Would you ever do a meet and greet in real life? I do that all the time. In fact, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Ifly Aviation. I mean, if you ever see me at the airport or anywhere in the world, just come and say hi.
Yeah.
Like, I might be shy, but
yeah.
I'll say hi and shake your hand.
Also, so I don't know if you'll be, but I'll be at the Avalon Air Show next year. So if you see me there, definitely come up and say hi. I'd love to meet all of you there. But yeah, meet and greet. It's definitely possibly on the cards.
Manshan, Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully your teaching job is doing well in Hong Kong.
Put Lily on the camera. He's gonna go get Lily. I'll answer some.
She's right here, okay? She's trying to get some peace, so I'll leave her alone.
What is the worst meal you've had on a plane?
Worst movie?
Meal.
A meal? So there was one time I did Bangkok to Hong Kong on Orient Thai. That airline doesn't exist anymore, it went bankrupt. On a 747-200. That plane was so old, like nothing to do with the food, but the food was cold teriyaki chicken rice. Like, first of all, it's supposed to be a hot dish, and it was cold. Like the rice was hard as well. Like, not good. Gave me diarrhea. Got some photos of A321neo. I don't think I've got any photos to share right now, but I've done Air New Zealand once from Queenstown to
Air New Zealand, great.
You did Adelaide, right?
Yeah, I did 5 hours on a A321neo. Wasn't that bad, surprisingly.
What do you think of Sam Choi? Mad respect. Like one of my inspirations 7 or 8 years ago. Really. Do you think it's worth going Melbourne to Sydney using Jetstar in this book right now? I mean, depending on your budget, if you don't have much.
So if you just want to get from point A to B, and you don't really care about like the comfort that much, definitely Jetstar. But if you want like a decent service, not decent service, but just like flying a bit more comfort, and you don't really care about the price you're paying, definitely go Virgin Australia or Qantas, or even Rex.
fly China Airlines or Cathay A321neo. I'm doing that next month, Manila to Hong Kong on A321neo. I'm really excited to try that. China Airlines, maybe you want to go to Taiwan, because I'm planning a trip to Taiwan. Do you think, well, the Jetstar question, do you think it matters for an hour? I don't think so, personally.
No.
Yeah, no. It's domestic anyway. Meet and greet in Manila, maybe. Actually, I might go to Manila, not Manila, the Philippines in late February or late March, because my sister, she's going to go there for a, what do you call it? Scuba diving trip, like a tour from Hong Kong going to the Philippines. I think it's a place called Bohol, Bohol, for, yeah, just for scuba. And I got my license or certificate 2 months ago when I was in Hong Kong, so I might join her from Australia. And guys, if you've got any Cantonese questions, I'm happy to answer too. Like this one guy asking me, Cathay A321neo, like got Thai. Yeah, I'm doing that next month, Manila, Hong Kong. So my route for that journey is Tokyo to Manila, Japan Airlines, and then Cathay to Hong Kong, because it was the only available option with point redemption. Do I have any flight sims? Not anymore. I used to have like FSX and in what? Infinite?
Infinite Flight, yeah.
Infinite Flight.
Infinite Flights are coming on.
Yeah, I used to play that on the plane as well. Have I ever flown on Asiana? No, I haven't, but I really want to try them before they merge with Korean Air, because they're going to fly A380, you know, to Sydney
really?
soon. Yeah,
That's exciting.
For summer.
I just seen one here. I missed the Cathay A330 Adelaide.
Me
I think we all
too.
do. I think everybody does.
You know, back in boarding house, I could see the landing path, and every morning I would see Cathay A330 landing from Hong Kong, and oh my god, memories like. How do you make your money? Do you have a side hustle? So technically, this is my side hustle. So I earn money, you know, from YouTube ads, sponsors, and all that. Fly Jetstar from Cairns. Cairns. I might do Cairns to Tokyo, but on Virgin Max, 737 Max. Henry from Perth. Hello, Henry. Can you review Adelaide to Launceston? Yeah, sure. One day. I really want to explore Tasmania. It's the only state that I haven't visited. Like, I've flown into Hobart before, but I didn't even leave the airport. I'm not Australian, so I can't get Centrelink. Wait, what? Tells them he's a single mother. I don't even get that question. I don't know Rory Ding personally, but I've met him once on that Rex inaugural. He's a nice bloke. He's really tall as well, actually.
Yeah, I met him a few times. He's, he's tall.
And he seemed a little bit shy as well.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Do you plan to stay in Australia for the foreseeable future? So at the moment, I've got like a temporary visa for 5 years. I got that in August. So I got like 4.5 years to go. And hopefully before then I can apply for permanent residency. Hong Kong is currently 0+0. It is, like, I'm so happy. But you still have to do COVID test, but not that big of a deal compared to what we had to go through last year, like 2 weeks quarantine and all that. When and where was the hardest landing you've ever experienced? Surprisingly, not Ryanair. Both my Ryanair flights had really smooth landings. The hardest, I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember, sorry. Not on top of my head now. I'm in Hong Kong right now. Any must-go restaurants? So Jing, if you've got like any specific cuisine, I can give you like better recommendations. Jaden, do you plan to move to Melbourne to get away from that annoying kid over there? Which one? Like Lily or Aiden?
Lily.
Oh, if I move, I'm going to move with Lily, you know? 787 into Sydney was very hard. Yeah, 787s, because I think the wheel or the gear structure, it tends to be hard compared to like A330. A330, it's always smooth, isn't it? I got another question. Need to visit family from the Middle East. Should I fly Qatar or Emirates? Qatar is $200. Yeah, definitely go for. Oh, $200. Maybe save that money and go with Qatar. I mean, it's not a bad airline after all.
Best in the world.
Indeed. Scam tracks.
Ryan's here. Hey Ryan. Just another thing with Qatar. Flown them in both business and economy. Great airline. Definitely check them out if you can. From my experiences.
Yeah, he did return. He did business over to Auckland. Economy back to Adelaide. Great videos. Oh, hello. Oh my God, I can't pronounce your real name because it's in Japanese, but thank you so much for your kind donation payment. Is it Mr. Shige? Please let me know. I don't know. Don't want to embarrass myself in real life when I meet you in Japan. Oh, Manila. I did day 2 compulsory PCR test today. Oh, good on you. Hopefully it's negative. What's my favourite type of plane? A380 and A350. Do you plan to fly Sydney to London? Absolutely. I'm saving my Qantas points right now. I want to get on that first class flight. It'll be my goal for the next few years. Cathay is owned by China. I mean, no, I suppose. Like, Hong Kong government kind of owns some, what's that technical term? Stake? Or they have some stock in Cathay, but it's Hong Kong government after all. Dog or cat person? Absolutely cat. I'm a bit scared of dogs. V8 A330 sad face, I know, right? Best Qantas lounge in Australia?
Business. So business lounge, I haven't really visited many, but from what I've seen, I'd say Sydney.
Like domestic?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd say
Domestic.
yeah. I've been to Perth, Brisbane, and actually I think I've been to all. Canberra as well. My favourite, I think, Perth. It's newer. It's got a pizza bar, and the bathroom's beautiful. Who's Ben? I saw him yesterday. Yeah, which Ben? Like, I know a few Ben in my life.
What's better, A380 or 777, depending on flight time? Well, I'm going to say 777 any day of the week. Jaden's probably got a different answer.
A380. Seats are usually wider if 777 is in a the same configuration, 343.
Yeah.
When you were in the Philippines, were there any vacation destinations in the country I went to? I went to Cebu, just Cebu, with my brother-in-law and my 2 sisters. That was in 2019. And I went to some of the islands as well, and I did snorkel with whale sharks. That was a really interesting experience. Malaysia Airlines opinion, one of my favourite airlines. Crew are always amazing. The lounges are really good as well. In fact, I just uploaded a video on Malaysia today. Do check it out. Farthest flight. Are you American? Farthest flight you took? Dallas to Hong Kong on American. Who's the guy next to me?
Hi, Aiden. Ifly Aviation also make videos similar to Jaden's. So if you want to check out my channel, we'll put a link below in just a second. Otherwise, you can search up Ifly Aviation. We'll get the channel.
Yeah, show him some love, guys.
Yeah.
Ha Gao or Siêu Mai? Siêu Mai, 我中意燒賣多啲. Would you fly Cathay, A330 or 777 both? Of which fly to Melbourne? They're both great aircraft. I think before they reconfigured the 777, I would go for 777 because they got 333 layout, but now A330 all the way. Have I travelled first class yet? Yeah, once. I was 12 years old. Emirates, Hong Kong to Bangkok, 3 hours. I took a shower as well.
Jeez.
It was amazing. Like, I ate, checked out the bar in business class, took a shower, and we landed. Oh, time flew. Yi fun ding mai fun? Oh, yi fun. I don't really like mai fun. Let me know when you head to Japan. I'm going there in less than a month. I'll be in Tokyo for my birthday, in fact. My 23rd with my mummy. Worst customer service I've experienced? Not many, thankfully, but one memorable experience. 2-3 months ago at Sydney Airport, I got off a plane from Singapore. I did that trip 2-3 days ago. I got off that plane, you know, headed to the transit, the bus stop for Terminal 3. The lady there who was helping me to drop off my bag was just so rude. She was like, oh, drop your bag there. I was asking her about, because I changed my seat online, so I was like, could I please get a new boarding pass? She's like, oh, you've got it on your phone. And then I just went to another desk for help, and people there were really helpful, and she was just, you know, a biatch. What's your favourite type of plane? A350, A380? House tour, or possibly not now. Lam Zhang or Lei Ga Qiu?
Here we go.
No comment.
We got a few up here.
Yeah, I missed so many questions.
Today
I'm
is
so
my
sorry.
birthday. I'm sad.
Why
Crying.
are you sad, John?
Hopefully you're not. Hopefully this
No one
live
showed me how
streams-
to blow balloons.
Hopefully this live stream's made you a bit happier.
That is such a Hong Kong English. You know Sid Squad?
Yeah, we
Are they
do.
the plane spotting guys?
Great live
Yeah.
streams. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch them sometimes.
Yeah, always
DC3,
enjoyable to
no.
watch.
Too young for that. Protocol officer. Why do you go all funny over cockbooks? Because I just can't pronounce O-O-K, you know? For example, B-O-O-K. Book. How do you do it? How do you say it?
Book.
Book, yeah.
Book.
I don't know, cockbook, you know? So, I don't know. I just
Try,
can't.
just try to do your O's, dude.
I can do it, but I have to pronounce it so slowly and not naturally, you know?
Try saying B-U-K.
B-U-K.
Yeah, try saying that.
Book. Buke.
See, you're getting there.
Cathay headed to Tasmania. Oh, they did that, didn't they, last year?
That was
Cargo.
the cargo. Far out that
For,
would've
I think,
been nice.
cherries. For the families in Hong Kong, they need fresh fruits. And they did alley as well for, I think, I could be
Yeah.
wrong, red wines and like
We
lobsters and
had
stuff.
A350-900s, 777s, A350-1000s.
Yeah, lots of 777s, I remember.
Adelaide now gets 3-day with Qatar
Who would
Airways.
you recommend to fly home to Australia from the UK? It depends which part of Australia. I know BA is not a popular choice, but I do recommend them. They now fly 777. It's a bit noisy, but yeah, put on some, you know, earplugs and
Or
It's
you
nearly
can
configured.
enjoy the sound of the
yeah,
GE90s.
yeah. On the brighter side,
Oh,
G90 are really good. Okay, Aiden's off.
Alright.
So
Thank you all. I'm off. Yeah, make sure you go check out my channel and enjoy this live stream with Jaden. I'll see you around.
see you around. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone.
I'll stay here until I get too overwhelmed. Do you want to fly Air Koryo to North Korea? I don't really want to go to North Korea, to be honest. If I'm traveling business class on MH, can I use the lounge? Absolutely. Business class means you get lounge access with One World, except in America. Are you planning to travel on China Eastern C919 aircraft? No plans at the moment because I know that the mainland is opening next year, but I'm not too aware of the restrictions to enter yet. I need to burp. I'm so sorry. So yeah, and I do want to go to the mainland for a bit to explore, you know, the nature and stuff. And Shanghai looks like a magnificent city. So yeah, if I get the chance, I'll go to. I'll fly the C919. I'm doing live stream on YouTube. So that's my housemate. Yeah, so someone the other day asked if I if I cook. I do cook, and my housemates cook as well. We don't Uber Eats all the time. We're not that kind of international students. Ryan's asking what's my nationality. I'm Chinese, Hong Kong, and I do not have British blood in me, but I have a British passport. Have you been on a 75? I have, from Miami to Dallas Fort Worth on American 3 years ago. I have a video on that. Richard Lee, did you really have to copy and paste that question from Rise? Like, come on. Scariest flight. Don't really have one. Because I like turbulence. And they're supposed to be scary. Do you prefer Air New Zealand 777 or 787? I haven't done them both, so I can't really tell you. But generally, I do prefer 777. Have you been on Philippine A350? I have not. Between Philippine and and Cathay A350, which one would you choose in economy? I don't know. Because again, I have not tried Philippine Airlines A350, but for food and stuff, I think I'll go for Cathay. They genuinely serve you more food. Ever been in an emergency? No, I haven't. Very fortunate. Who pays for all of your flights? You guys, all of you, pay for my flights, because when you watch ads and if you have YouTube Premium, YouTube pays me, commission and stuff. I miss Old Adelaide Airport. I don't know how that was lived like. Okay then, how do you define lift coefficient? I'm not in year 12 anymore. I forgot what those words mean. Did you enjoy Bamboo Airways? I did. Like every flight with them, I truly enjoyed it. Are you still in uni? Not anymore. I graduated. Well, I finished over a year ago, but I only graduated 3 months ago because of COVID and stuff. Hong Kong Airlines or Cathay or China Airlines? Cathay, of course, Cathay. Most memorable in any flight. One of my most memorable flights was with Etihad. The crew was just so amazing. She's Korean and we talked so much. We connected in a very deep level. 最鍾意邊間航空同埋航空？最鍾意國泰、英航、維珍、澳洲、英國嗰啲，同埋馬航，同埋澳航。Ever been to Osaka? I've been there once. When I was 2004. I am going there again next month with Cathay, and then flying to Tokyo with Japan Airlines A350 first class. Which Sydney terminal is better? Terminal 1 all the way. International terminal. More planes, bigger, fancier. Congratulations on your graduation. I'll be on code share or Nippon Airways, Philippine Airlines after a few hours to Tokyo. Ooh, are we gonna come across in Japan? I'm going to Tokyo on the 14th of January and I'm leaving on the 17th late afternoon to LAX with Delta. Henry, should you do a flight review? Absolutely, give it a crack. Where am I up to? I'm so lost. Why not try comparing Cathay to Philippine Airlines in food? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had really, really good meals with Philippine Airlines. They always do really delicious, what do you call it? Chicken rice. Have you flown LA to Hong Kong? Oh yeah, many, many times. I mean, they're both my home, so obviously I have. What's your favorite US carrier if you've flown with any? I've done Delta and American, not United. I did Delta though, only between Hong Kong and Tokyo when they took over, the Northwest operation. American, I did quite a few of them, to Europe, within America and Asia as well. I like them both, to be honest. Do you do much plane spotting? Not anymore. I used to. When I have free time, I just take a bus to the airport when I was younger and film the actions and put it on YouTube. But yeah, not anymore. I'm lazy. Who here loves the A350 flap sound? I do. You should try United someday. I am flying them next month. 777-200 Polaris, Newark to LAX. Northwest was a great airline. I'm sure they are, like any airlines that fly Fifth Freedom, they're usually so good, aren't they? Good morning from Germany and good, what time is it now? Afternoon from Adelaide, Australia. Too bad Delta didn't keep the good of from Northwest. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? They don't fly to Hong Kong anymore completely, which is a shame. My next flight, January 7th to Bali with Virgin Australia. Do you know AS Aviation? That rings a bell. I forgot. I mean, I've definitely seen his or her video before. How long have I done this for? It's been half an hour, oh my god. Good afternoon from Strathabin. Did I pronounce that right? And where's that? Well, like, which country is it? Have you flown Vietnam business class from Vietnam to Australia? I've only done flights with them within Asia and in economy, so no. Ever thought about getting a private pilot license? Yeah. I always think about it, but when I have the money, I will. Maybe in a few years' time. Any news on when Cathay's going to come back to Adelaide? No, I don't. Hopefully soon. I miss them so much. Near Mount Barker. Oh, it's in Adelaide. Do you still do small channel shoutouts? Not at the moment, unfortunately, because I've got so many feedback. They're just not effective enough. Like, it was quite pointless to do them. Am I interested in military aviation? Not really. I'm only interested in commercial flights, like big airlines, public airlines, like general aviation and all that. I'm not interested. What kind of car do I drive? I drive MG3. I think it's like a Chinese or UK branded car. It's like the cheapest car you can get in Australia. It's quite good, despite all the reviews. Like, personally, I think it's a really good car, value-wise. Greetings from Kuala Lumpur and greetings from Adelaide. I've never been on a helicopter before, so no comment, but I think I will like it. MG3 is a gun. Like, is that a good thing or bad thing when you say gun? Do you like steamed sticky rice? Not really my cup of tea. Greetings from Adelaide. Richie, you better stop. It's 12:08 here in New Jersey. Back then, Cathay flights JFK had a mixed crew of Hong Kong and Filipino crew. These days, one can find Korean member working with a... Yeah, like Cathay, I think during COVID, they got rid of quite a few foreign-based crews, particularly those in London, Vancouver, Toronto, and America. Pilot bases as well, but they kept the Asian ones. Probably they're cheaper, but yeah, quite sad that I know some people who lost their jobs with Cathay because they were working in one of those foreign bases. Can we see your cat again? Of course you can. Evening from New Zealand. Ooh, afternoon from Australia. Sing dance it fire. Aussie flight. Simmer. Are you near the airport? I can hear planes. I do live not very close to the airport, but I'm right underneath the flight path. Like, if I go on flight radar 24, the plane literally flies right over our roof. Like, not even the front yard or backyard, but right over the roof. Like, perfectly aligned. Lily, she's 2 years old. 2.5 now. Oh, she's licking me. 11:08. Oh my god, you're still in Thursday. Technically, I did upload a video on Thursday then. Is your housemate my roommate? No, we all have our own rooms. Hi, Campbell Miller. G'day from Adelaide. I think I'm gonna end this soon because I'm getting a bit tired, to be honest. But it's been great fun chatting with you all. Might do this again soon. How many windows are there on an A330-300? Like, dude, how would I know? If we Google that, would there be an answer? How many windows? Bim, 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 bim. Doesn't even say. But it says it's got extra 10 windows compared to the 200 variations. By the way, there are CX Korean flight attendant vlogs, some have done. Yeah, I'm aware of some. I've seen a Taiwanese crew before, like, I follow one of their YouTube, Cafe Taiwanese crew. Good night from Maine. Maine, where is that? Is that near Boston, America? I could be wrong, but... Strangers. What's their YouTube channel? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm so sorry, I don't remember the channel names. Okay. I missed the old intro. I mean, I tried to keep it similar by keeping the music in the US. Yeah, I was right. Maine is north of Boston. Yeah, definitely heard of it. Like, lobsters are from Maine, right? Because I love lobsters, and when I go to Boston, I had so many lobster rolls. Richie? What are you doing in Singapore, by the way? I saw photos of you in Singapore. Are you going back to Hong Kong after? Close to Boston. Yay, I was right. Eat some lobsters for me. Maryland crabs. Oh, crabs. I don't, Aviation Sydney, I don't really follow any sports, but it's not really my hobby. But occasionally, like World Cup, I watched it. Olympics, I would watch as well. Something like big and fun, I follow. Have I been scammed before? Like, in what way? Surely fly through Sydney on the 21st of Feb, so I can meet you. 21st of Feb, I'll be in Adelaide, I think, not flying. Ronnie, I'm going to Bali on January the 7th. Have you seen the Apple iPhone 14 trailer? It has the N-word in it. No, I haven't. Do you prefer the RR Trans engines or GE engines on A330? RR's the one that looks like the hair dryer, right? I think I prefer that one. They use it on Cathay. The GE, they have it on Qantas, right? Like the ones that look more normal, they're boring. Like local transport and stuff. Oh my God, yes. Thanks for triggering my brain. In Fiji, I went to downtown Nandi. Like, the moment we got there, we realised like there's literally no tourists there. Everyone's local. And the moment they saw my friends and I, they were both Caucasians and I was like Asian. We stood out so much and we were like quite tall there in Fiji. people just kept following us, trying to lure us into what do you call it? Souvenir shops, and they just don't want to let you go. Like, I wasn't scared or anything, but like, I was just so annoyed. Like, just leave me alone. Have I met any rude flight attendants? Oh yeah, obviously. You always have good and bad people everywhere you go. Flying Emirates to Ireland next year and Tasmania next month. Ooh, Tasmania. Have fun. I really want to go to Tasmania. It's so close to SA, still haven't been. Favourite place in the world? Favourite place in the world to visit? Japan, America, but favourite place to live? Adelaide and Hong Kong. Am I in North Adelaide? No comment. Rose, oh, Lily just meowed. Are you hungry, babe? Rolls-Royce engines or cars? Oh. I'm not a car person, so I'm going to go for Rolls-Royce engines. Do you ever get recognised while travelling? Yeah, I do, particularly in when I fly Cathay and Qantas and Virgin, I always get recognised. Merry Christmas, baby. #1 fan, VinRock92. Thank you so much again. Kakun crap. Yeah, but like, if you ever bump into me anywhere in the world, come and say hi. I'll say hi back to you. Like, honestly, like, so many of my friends, you know, they're people who I met along the way. It could be people, it could be a random stranger in the lounge, it could be my neighbour, it could be a subscriber who came up and say hi to me, like, and we became close friends eventually. GE90s or Rolls-Royce on 777? GE90s for sure. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning, I'm so sorry. Wasn't ready for this. Did this live stream quite spontaneously. I'm so sorry, like, cat hair's just everywhere. Have you ever flown on Pegasus Airlines? I've heard of that before, but I'm not sure. Like, let me Google. I haven't, but like, I'm just Googling because I'm curious what airline that is. Based in Turkey? No, I haven't. No. Have I ever been on non-ER 777? Yeah, many times. Because Cathay has quite a few of them, like 777-300 non-ER. I think they're still flying, in fact. Will I get on Cebu, A330 Neo? I don't really want to. Hom Hoi Chan to Ma Hoi Tom. Oh my god, I loved that video, but yeah, I don't know the lyrics. How to activate oxygen flight on the 777-300. Don't you just like pull down the thing? Yeah, and then cover your nose and mouth. And breathe normally. Help yourself first before the others. Have you ever had a traumatic experience with a flying cockroach? Oh my god. Australia, to be honest, I don't know if it's like my suburb thing or Adelaide thing. Like, we don't really get many insects here, but this year somehow I'm seeing so many roaches on the streets, and this summer so far I've seen 2 at home, and I freaked out so much. China Airlines or EVA Air? I've not done EVA Air, so I can't tell. You had 10 roaches, oh Jesus Christ. God bless you. They're my biggest fear. You should let Lily eat them. I let her, but like, she eats spiders for sure, but roaches, she just plays with them. I don't know many female aviation spotters. Oh, neither do I. But I know some female aviation influencers or Instagrammers. Like, one of the most famous ladies that I follow, she's a Cathay cargo pilot. She flies all around the world, and she's from the Netherlands, I think. Netherlands. Yeah, Richie, have you ever watched a safety video fully? Where did you grow up in Australia? I grew up in, well, I was born and raised in Hong Kong till I was 14. And then I came to Adelaide. I went to boarding school, and when I was 18, I finished year 12, or high school. I started renting a house with my friends. When do you speak Cantonese? When I speak with other Cantonese people. Any plans on becoming a Cathay pilot? Not really, to be honest. I want to learn to fly, but not as a job. John, I'm in Australia right now. I'm in Adelaide, South Australia. Jeff, I'm 22, turning 23 next month. I'm old. Oh my God, I'm old. So close to quarter life crisis. She's spiting me. Maybe I should post for the women over 30. Oh my God, yes. I'll be your biggest fan, Kath. Swain Martin, he's the pilot. Oh yeah. I've watched this video before. Didn't he move to United or something? Or is he another guy? I can't remember. And he goes to restaurants in Adelaide. Again, like, what cuisine are you looking after? JAL or NA? JAL because it's one world. And they got A350. Top 3 favourite airlines. Top 3. Cathay, Qantas, and British Airways. Best airlines in the US. I mean, again, I've only tried American and Delta, so I can't really give you a good answer. I watch LAX Airport and Sydney spotting. Yeah, I don't really watch plane spotting videos on YouTube anymore nowadays, but if I do watch, I usually watch Heathrow Airport, Narita, Haneda, Hong Kong, and Melbourne. Like, there's a plane spotter or two from Melbourne, and their videos are like so good, like so smooth with the panning and 4K as well. Forgot the channel name, but like the videos are amazing. JetBlue, yeah. I heard many good things about JetBlue. Like, the mint class look amazing. Alaska Air, I heard it's like one of the few or only airlines in the States where you can. Yeah, it's HD Melbourne Aviation. By the way, Alaska's like one of the only airlines where you can. What do you call it? I'm lost, like, what am I talking about? Oh, have like status with them or fly in business and use the lounge, even flying in domestic, I'm not sure. Lily, no. Just eating plastic. Kai Tak or the new airport? I wish I was born during the Kai Tak era. Wait, no. No. Come on. Don't be naughty. Yeah, one of the few that has club access without spending $1 million. Oh my God, I'm like a bit mad at Delta. I just got status match with them. Yeah, she was eating plastic, this girl. I got status match with Delta, and now they're saying, oh, you can't get lounge access anymore when you fly in economy, regardless of international or domestic. Like, at all, you can't get lounge access with your status. You need to have like Amex or whatever, or a special credit card. I'm like, I'm not even American, how would I get one? They're like, oh, you can get, lounge membership. And I'm like, no thanks. It's like 500 USD. My cat, she's 2.5 years old. Look at that, she's biting me. Yeah, Bobby, like, very unhappy with that email. It was like, came in as a bomb. but they're not what's that word? Imposing that rule till February. I'm flying them in January in economy or main cabin, you guys call it, so I can still use the lounge in Haneda Airport and LAX. Your cat think I'm a food? Yeah, probably. I think she's actually hungry. I need to feed her after I've done this live stream. How did you get Delta status? So I got it with my Qantas, I think. I sent over my gold card to them and they gave me a temporary gold status for 3 or 4 months. So I need to pop over to America, fly with Delta a bit to retain that status till next year, not next year, but like for the rest of the year of 2023 and early 24. Have you ever been to Macau? Yeah, a few times. By, what do you call it? Not ferry, but like the fast one that goes like view, like with a blade as well, that lifts up the boat. How often do I fly? So Manchester flyer and vlogs. I fly quite irregularly, but when I do fly, I fly a lot. Have you flown to India? Yeah, I've flown Qantas to New Delhi from Adelaide, but then it was just a transit to London with British Airways. Can you stop? Moved on to paper now. Yeah, I speak Cantonese, Mr. Clement Kwok. 香港出世㗎嘛，不過我個廣東話好垃圾啊。Have you ever flown to Townsville? No, I haven't. Hydrofoil? Oh, is that the word? I don't even know. I've not even heard of that word. A word. Red or blue? I've tried them both, but mostly on the red. Common routes. The most common route for me this year was Melbourne to Adelaide. I think 5 times, but somehow just 3 times from Adelaide to Melbourne. Have I been to Canada? Yes, I have been there. I've been to Vancouver and Toronto. Have I encountered a drunk driver? Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, literally the other day I was in a shopping centre, like Burnside Village, like quite a fancy mall here in Adelaide. So there was like a jam literally inside the car park because everyone's going there for Christmas shopping. There was a driver in front of me. I think she was trying to give way or something. She started reversing towards me. And I just freaked out so much because she was so close to me, like so close. I honked at her so hard, like if I didn't honk, she would have hit me and I would get a new car. I'm transiting through Haneda in Feb. How's the international terminal? It's quite tiny, I think, compared to Narita, but it's a very modern and nice terminal, very clean. But you had to pay $50. $50 for what? Sorry, I'm not sure. Hi Ashley, yes, I'm live here from Adelaide. Have you tried tuna can, Cebu Airways? No, I haven't, but I've done Philippine Airlines when they had that exact same configuration. It was just an hour flight, Cebu to Manila. Oh, and also to Hong Kong. Didn't like it. Ever sworn in front of people all the time, like, dude, I live in Australia, what do you expect? Cat hair again. Which part of Hong Kong are you from? I'm from, my family's from Yuen Long, like where like native or indigenous Hong Kong people, but I was born and raised, well, I was born in Kowloon, but I was raised in Sha Tin, and recently we moved to Yuen Long, where we are from, you know. Do you have any sponsorship for flights? Not that the airline invite me or anything, like I have nothing to do with them, but like I'll have like companies like the eye mask company, like the headphone company that want me to do ads for them in a video, so they pay me for a bit to help me cover the cost of the flight. and that way I get to continue my trip reports with honesty and integrity. Would you rather take low cost for the rest of my life or first class? I mean, duh, first class. Would you go to Townsville one day? I think so. I think it looks pretty, like the beaches and stuff, and you can fly Qantas Link direct from Adelaide now. Is Haneda International Terminal any good for plane spotting? Oh, absolutely. Like, all the terminals in Haneda, including International Terminal, there's a rooftop area for plane spottings. And how did I get those sponsorships? Yeah, they reach out to me. They email me and stuff. Actually, I get those all the time, but I have to decline a lot because I just don't think they make sense at all. Like, iMask, I agreed to do sponsorships, collaborations with them because I think it can apply to my channel and videos. Like, it makes sense. Like, it naturally integrates into my video. Like, iMask, I wear it to sleep. Headphone, I wear it to sleep as well because noise cancelling. But some other bigger channels, they do ads regarding something like art pieces and stuff. Like, I've had that exact company reached out to me as well. And I actually said to them, like, why did you reach out to me? And they gave their reasons. But I was just so not convinced. Like, they pay well, not gonna lie. Like, I want that money, but like, I just don't want that on my channel. Like, doesn't make, like, it just won't fit in, like, yeah. Best cut hooks. Best cut hooks. I don't know. They're all good. There's no bad cut hooks in the world. Ever been to Sweden? No, I haven't. How much do the sponsors pay roughly? I don't want to give you the exact amount, but they pay quite well. For example, the iMask company that I did an ad integration for with my Emirates flight, they paid more than what the ticket cost. Ever considered flying to a South Asian country like Pakistan or India? Yeah, I've always wanted to visit India, to be honest. Like, I follow some Qantas crew, they fly to New Delhi and Bangalore. Their vlogs, Instagram stories look amazing. Oh, one-eyed Cobra Gaming and Richly, stop, boys, stop. Stop fighting. Favourite lounge? The Wing First Class Lounge. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I'm going to start, I think, a TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reel or Facebook Shorts, or whatever you call it, soon. So be sure to give them some love. I'm going to do a Ryanair Shorts soon. I've got that video edited. I'm just going to, tonight, open an account with TikTok and post them. So show some love, please. Planes and dreams of holidays. Yeah, I film on my phone. What made you go live, Mr. Serdan in Miami? Yeah, so my friend was just here. He's Aiden from Ifly Aviation. He's like, oh, let's do a live together. Yeah, so we started, like, the both of us, we were here, but like, he had to go home just now. So I'm alone here right now. Thoughts on the airport in Osaka where it's over the water? Oh, Kansai Airport. I mean, I was there 18 years ago, so I have no memory at all. How long have I been here? Oh my god, an hour now. I need some liquid. I haven't had a sip of water at all. I'll be right back, people. Oishi. Boom, boom. It's getting a bit quiet now, so I think I'm gonna end this soon. Dun, dun, dun. Opinions on Jetstar. It's not my favourite airline, but I did recently fly them from Ho Chi Minh to Melbourne. It was a great flight. Actually, both the staff in business class recognised me from YouTube, and yeah, we had a great convo in a galley. It was a fun flight. Great service from them, obviously. Is your mum travelling with me to the States? No, she's not, unfortunately. She's going... So we're going to Japan together, Osaka and Tokyo. But then when I go to LA, she's going to fly back to Hong Kong. Because it's Chinese New Year, like Lunar New Year, during that time. So I'm going to miss out like the first 2-3 days off that. Because I'm in America, but I'm going to go back to Hong Kong to get some Lycee money, like the red pocket money. And that's the reason why my trip to America is going to be short, like just 5 or 6 days. Do you like passport stamp? I love it. I'm so sad that Australia stopped doing that a few years ago. Do you find it a hassle to film in both English and Cantonese? No, I don't. I enjoy it, to be honest, and that's why I do YouTube. But like, I hate myself when I forget to do Cantonese. Like, my default, like, I always do English. And then I'll be thinking in my head, oh, I'm flying Cathay today, so a lot of people from Hong Kong's gonna watch it, so I'm gonna do a Cantonese version as well. And then I just forget to do Cantonese filming, so I have to do voiceover on my English. Are you gonna fly Bonza when they start flying? Probably, if they come to Adelaide. When are you going to LA? Next month, January 17th, Haneda Delta to LAX on the A330 Neo. How do you afford plane ticket? And Peter's asking, does Patreon sponsorships, etc. help your travel much? Absolutely. So let's put it that way. My major sources of income, YouTube ads, sponsorships, Patreon, they each play an important role. So for example, not that I do it, but it's just an example. I use YouTube ads for my rent in Adelaide, my food, my petro, grocery, cat food, cat insurance, health insurance, because it's compulsory and all that. And then I would use, I almost used my middle finger, Patreon for flights and maybe sponsorships for hotels, you know. Do you want to visit China? Oh yeah, absolutely. Politics aside, I think China is a gorgeous country. Oh, don't swear, Mr. Surdan. Transatlantic video. Transatlantic as in like North America to Europe. Yeah, I've done that once. No, not once, but a few times. Lufthansa, American, what else? Jeff again asking, what are my hobbies? Not many. I don't read. I don't follow a spot, but when I'm bored, I watch Netflix. I go to the beach. I roller skate. I love walking as well. I don't live far from the city. I don't live far from the city centre in Adelaide, so sometimes I just walk there. Airlines to try in 2023. So new airlines include Delta. What else? United. And I can't remember on top of my head. My Christmas plans, clubbing. Tonight, tomorrow night, and Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve. See you later, Jaden. Go to sleep. See you later, Bobby. Have a lovely evening. Can you review Singapore Airlines first class? When I have the money, I will do it. So you really haven't been reading the same book for the past 3 years. I finished reading that a few months ago, sir. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. So thanks for the 65 of you still watching. And make sure you follow or love my TikTok, which I'm gonna I'm going to start that account tonight, so I'm going to share the details on Instagram or YouTube community or that. So yeah, thank you. Maybe one more question for Jeff. Are you in Australia for uni? I was here for uni, and I'm still here just to live happily. And see you later, guys. Bye. How do I even end this? Bye, Peter. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Literally, I think it's my phone, right? Okay, bye.